Hello, Bees here. Today I would like to share with you some new knowledge that I have gained over the past 4 months or so concerning a neti pot. There's a picture of one right there. I'm going to summarize first how I came across it, and then some detailed instructions on how I've come to learn to use it, at least so far. I claim to be no expert, but I did realize it's important to get some instructions out there. From kind of an official source, not me from a booklet for making it. So at first I'll tell you how I came across it, real short. I was visiting my brother in California last fall and I had a cold. He mentioned a neti pot, something used for thousands of years by the Yogis in Nepal and India to combat cold and for general health reasons. So that night we compacted this eye wash bottle right here and put some sea salt in there, I guess, and some warm water and squirted through my nose. It comes through like this and like that. My nose was pretty clogged up that night, but got some through. Well, the next morning I woke up feeling fine. So I was like, what's going on here? Well, it turns out that the cold virus sets up its base camp in your nose, actually, and the nasal cavity is open. It goes through, something you don't really think about too often unless you saw the kid who put the spaghetti through his nose when you were a kid in the lunchroom. So anyways, the cold virus sets up camp in there, and it's as simple as squirting this through and washing it out, although if there's a lot of snot or boogers in there, then it's going to take a little extra squirting. So I used this, and my sister heard about me using that and was kind of interested in it. So for Christmas, she bought me this, a neti pot. This is actually from India, and the thing I thought was interesting about it is it did come with some detailed instructions, and I'll just show you it. Pull it out of here. Kind of looks like this, and you can see right in the end it has a little spot for pouring in the nose, and it actually works pretty good. Okay, came with actually salt, and I'll get to what it seems to be some important messages about the salt, and this instruction book right here. And so this is what I have learned some things with, and thought I would impart with you. So I'm just going to open it up and kind of page through it and see if I see some important items. One thing is that the website, and it's based out of India, is www.healthandyoga.com. So maybe you can see it on there, but healthandyoga.com. And apparently if you search through there, you can also get some detailed instructions, but really quick. You fill it with warm, slightly salted water, and we'll get to the exact mixing instructions here. And then you can see the picture of a guy pouring it through his nose. And they kind of talk about how that for a regular healthy person that once per day is kind of nice. And if you have a cold or something, up to 2 or 3 or 3 to 4 times a day. And they have some other things in here it's not important to go into. But then they talk about the kind of salt, because the ingredients are kind of important. So I don't know if this will come through or not, but I'll just stick this up there just in case. And it talks about the kind of salt that you use. So it says raw sea salt is okay. Cooking salt or canning salt is okay. Kosher salt is okay. Pharmaceutical grade salt is okay. That's what came right here, and I also found at the health food store in my hometown, neti pot salt. And this is actually this pharmaceutical grade salt. I mean, it's really cheap, like $3 for a big bag of it. Raw rock salt, no, because it may have minerals in it. Table salt, maybe. And vegetable chicken salt, No, general, yeah, raw rock salt, no, but raw sea salt, yes. So the general message is if you can get a hold of some of this pharmaceutical grade salt, which you can get at Wild Oats or some health food store, that'd probably be the best thing. Otherwise, the raw sea salt or kosher salt would probably be best because there's no chemicals added. Moving on.